Today, I like to say about a great saint. His name is Maharshi Ramsuratkumar. Most of his time he spent at Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu. How I happen to know about him? From 20 years before, I was reading Malayalam daily. One day, in one of the supplements, there was an article about him, and his photo was also published. Maharshi Ramsuraj and the details regarding him, and also about the place called Tiruvannamalai. I was glad to read this. By reading this article, an image was created in my mind. Just I memorized about Tiruvannamalai and also about Maharshi Ramsuraj. Who is this Ramsuraj? Actually, he belonged to North India. From where he came from and what is his background, these things are quite unknown. Anyhow, he was a man from North India. He traveled a lot. Throughout India, he traveled on foot. He was a spiritual seeker. He had passed ever so many examinations of higher grade. He was an intellectual man and he had a very wide knowledge. But he appeared like a beggar. Throughout India he wandered, and all the places he went on foot, walking. He slept on the open courtyard. He slept on the grounds of the schools or colleges. He slept on the temple grounds, and wherever he get open place, he used to lie there, and he led a life of beggar. It was a beggarly life, and that was the method of Ramsuraj. Anyhow, after an age, he went to Tiruvannamalai. Tiruvannamalai is a very religious place. There is a very famous temple, Shiva Parvati temple in Tiruvannamalai. And Tiruvannamalai means Mala. Mala means mountain. It is a mountain that is important. People consider that mountain as the god. They used to circumambulate that mountain, and on Navaratris, on the day of Shivaratri, they lit a lamp on the top of the mountain. There are so many things associated with it, and it is an interesting thing to hear. Anyhow, Ramsuraj spent most of his time, rest of his time, at Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu. There also, he led a life of beggar. Clothes not like sannyasi's clothes. Whatever clothes he get from others, he used to wear it. On one hand, he used to take bowl. It is called a charata. On the other hand, fan, that means visari. Visari on one hand and bowl on the other hand. This bowl is used for begging. He ate small quantity of food. So he went through the streets of Tiruvannamalai and begged in the streets. And if pilgrimages come to the temple, they also visit him. Anyhow, after reading this article, after 6 months, I got an opportunity to visit Tiruvannamalai. Unexpectedly it came. All these are happenings in life, that is all. It is true, it is only by the devotion of God we can go to sacred places for pilgrimages. Anyhow, I went to Tiruvannamalai after 6 months. That is after reading this article. And I myself, my mother, and one or two very close relatives, we were foreign gang. We visited there, and we had a plan to visit this Maharshi Ramsuratkumar's ashram also. There are so many ashrams at Tiruvannamalai. So we had a plan to visit Ramsuratkumar's ashramam also. So before that, I asked the lodge manager, where is Ramsuratkumar? Suddenly he said he pointed a tea shop. I drank a cup of tea from that shop. That was the permanent abode of Ramsuratkumar. He used to sleep on the footsteps or veranda of that shop. Regularly he come and visit there, but now he is not there. He was taken away by his devotees. So even though he appeared as a beggar or as a madman, great people used to come and visit him. Even if he is sitting on the veranda of a shop, learned people, people who are on the spiritual path, know who Ramsuratkumar is. They come and they used to ask many things. They seek advices from him. Anyhow, on the next day, I went to see Suraj Kumar's ashram. By the day, anyhow, the devotees and rich men and women, they constructed a very huge ashram for him. That is very huge hall, and it is named as Ramsuratkumar ashram. Anyhow, I went there, and this ashram or the hall can accommodate nearly 10,000, I think so, thousands and thousands of people at a time. So when I went there, he was still alive there. And when I went there, I saw a group of people singing bhajans. There also, a huge statue was erected, and the work was in progress. Then colorful lights decorated all over the hall, and there also you find in the statue, on one hand the bowl, and the other hand this vishery or fan, and the entire statue was decorated. He was widely known as Vishari Swami, that is the layman, and others residing at Tiruvannamalai called him Vishari Swami. And at the last stages, during the last stages, he was looked after by a group of devotees. As I told you, rich people and very influential people. And even though they had constructed a huge hall and ashramam for him, he used to stay in a small hut-like ashram, a small room. That is, the roof was a thatched leaf. The roof was made with thatched leaf, and he used to lie there only. Now, those who are admirers, those who are devotees of Ramsuratkumar told me that he will be out shortly. If you want to see, you can wait. So, the devotees who came to see him made a queue in two lines, and I also joined that line to see him. So, what I saw there, I saw a car coming, an ambassador car coming, and two women, middle-aged women. They were dressed in white clothes. They were actually carrying him on their lap. He was too old, unable to sit, unable to walk. I saw him in that condition, and the car slowly moved from the hut, and these women, they were taking Ramsuratkumar to their abode, and he spent the last days there. And the devotees sang song. I just peeped through the window of the car, and I saw Ramsuratkumar there, and I returned back to Kerala. After 2 or 3 months, there came a sannyasi in my house. He was a Bhiksha sannyasi, that means a beggarly like sannyasi, but he was very clean, absolutely clean. He was clad in or covered with saffron clothes. He applied vibhuti on the forehead, and just for food he came. At the very same time, he used to visit most of the temples in Trivandrum and other mutts or ashrams. And I asked the sannyasi, I also gave him food. I asked the sannyasi, from where you are coming. He told me that he was coming from Tiruvannamalai. Then I asked him, have you heard of one Ramsuratkumar? Is he still alive? No, Ramsuratkumar, he expired. In Tamil, he told me, Irandu poche. He said that. Then I asked about the last rites and funeral rites. Then he told me he was there. He was standing a while and seeing all these things. So people came there, and 30 cars were there. People came in 30 cars, the devotees. They were all very high people. And they came there and they attended his last funeral rites and went away. And the ashramam is still there. So this is the story or told by this sannyasi to me, and I was very much pleased to hear all these things. Anyhow, salutations to